Hey guys, it's Tyra again. I have not had time to record my next video in the office and such, so we're just gonna record while I'm driving to meet a sports state chair for a meeting because I have a shotgun championship Olympic event this weekend that I have to get ready for. So the topic of today is about the culture and how the workplace is. So for me, our culture is kind of laid back. We help each other, even though we have our own events, we help each other with our really big events, like the ones that have over 1,000 people attending. We help each other with that in terms of marketing and getting volunteers. It's kind of a fun environment. I mean, the work and what all we have to do is kind of stressful because we kind of don't have guidance in terms of little things, and just how the overhead, how our supervisor is, it just makes things a little bit more difficult to do. So we do get stressed about work, but in terms of like business relationship culture, it's a pretty good vibe. We all get along mostly, except for some people. They are the type to they like to micromanage, which kind of rubs others the wrong way, and some people don't uphold their end of the work. But at the end of the day, if something needs to get done, it's mostly 3 of us that actually get it done. Sometimes 4. But compared to how the culture was in school, it's totally different. Like in school, you have a syllabus, you have guidelines, you have what you need to do. Your professor tells you what you need to do the first day. In the workplace, it's not the same, because in the workplace, your supervisor doesn't tell you really what to do. They just expect you to go ahead and accomplish the goal, even though there are no guidelines, there is no syllabus. I know for our organization, we just received notebooks from the past interns about what to do for each of the sports, but because we received them so late because of logistics issues, they really serve no purpose, because the steps that they've listed, we've already gone past that. Most of our events have been done. But it's different, because in the classroom, say you have a group project, and you need everybody to be on it. It's like, you know how some people may not do their end of the work in the classroom, but because it's just a grade, it doesn't really affect that much. I mean, it's still your grade, you still have to graduate college, but because it's really just college, and you can make up for it, that person doesn't really care about it. But for a job, if you mess up, you don't get another chance to fix it. If you mess up an event, that's it. If you lose money, that's it. It's hard to get that back or to fix something that was mistaken, unless it's like an email, a phone call, a missed typo on a flyer, things like that, because we do go through several several checks with our supervisor to make sure that all of our emails, phone calls, and the flyers we pass out and our marketing is correct for each of our events. But in terms of the actual event, if we mess up, that's it. You can't redo it again, or you can't make up for the next time for it, because that's the end of the event. You just messed up and that was it. So that's kind of the different cultures between the classroom and in the workplace. And in the classroom, it's like you go to your classes, you may eat lunch in between, and then you're done for the day, except, doing like 1 to 3 hours of studying and homework. But in the job office, the culture is you do your job, you have an hour for lunch, you do your job, and then you go home and still do your job. Because when it comes to event marketing, we're constantly working. Right now, since we have about 6 events in one weekend, we're working 9 to 4, but we still have work to do when we get home. It's not like, oh, I'm done at 4. It's like, no, I'll be done at probably 9. Because when I go home, I still have to send out these flyers. I have to print this. I have to sign that. I have to confirm for the hotels. It's different in that way as well. But overall, my experience with this internship, it has been, on a scale from 1 to 10, I would probably give it a 5. Because yes, I am getting experience and I'm learning how an organization works. But in terms of like how the culture is sometimes the environment can get a little rough. Some things do rub me the wrong way, and because I'm doing a lot of work on my own mostly, and with the help of my coworkers, and because we have such a small staff and we're not getting compensation for anything we do, it's just kind of tiring. Because some of my coworkers have to work they have to work another job, or maybe even 2, and it can get a little rough. But at the end of the day, it's just an internship, because that internship can lead you on to getting a better job in the end. But in terms of culture, I would say if the culture is not for you, like if you don't like the organizational structure, how everybody behaves, then you should look into other options if you have a chance to. But if not, sometimes you just have to take everything with a grain of salt. You can't be upset about everything. Some things you just have to take with a smile. Like if you have an upset competitor saying that their score is wrong and things like that, then you just have to take it with a smile and be like, I'm sorry about that. What can I do to help? But other than that, that's how my experience has been so far. I hope this helps. Hope this is just some good advice. And yeah, that's it. So I will talk to you guys later. And if you have any questions, like I said in my last 2 videos, feel free to email me or call me at the number that I'll provide in the description. And you guys have a great day. Bye.